Hey, how we doing? I'm Andy. This is Spiders. Thank you very much for coming along and watching. If you're new here, I really do hope that you enjoy what you've seen or what you're going to see. So today we're going to carry on with, like I said, we've had a bit of a theme of some pairings that are going on at the moment. So I've been doing those and getting those videos out. So this week we're going to look at the OBT, Pterinochilus murinus, or the Orange Baboon tarantula. Now, I know these have got quite a reputation for being a bit notorious and being a bit aggy and all the rest of it, but I've got to say mine's no problems. She was a bit of an asshole when she was younger, but I had her in a terrestrial setup and I've changed her into an arboreal one about 18 months ago, and if I'm honest, since then she's been absolute darling. So this male was one that I picked up. I purchased him from a private seller online, so he's quite a good size. He's probably close to the size of my female. Now my female is Donald, some of you may know. I named her before I was able to sex her, and the name just stuck. I mean, she was an Orange Bitey thing, so Donald just seemed quite appropriate. But yeah, so this male's good size. Really interested in this pairing because, if I'm honest, the male doesn't do much. She takes the lead on everything. She instigates the tapping. She does most of the work, if I'm honest. He just sort of takes her lead and goes for it. But yeah, like I say, some pretty cool footage, so I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to shut up and I'll show you it now. I'll see you in a bit. Cheers. So this is Donald, my OBT. Now this is a female, but this one was called Donald before I sexed it. I've had this one from a sling. It was about a centimetre when I got it about 3.5 years ago. So that may be a bit longer than that now, actually, about 4.5 years ago. But you can see her. She's in an arboreal setup. She was a bit of a pain when I had her in a terrestrial setup, if I'm honest. Now you'll see our male just entering the pitch here. And he went in and he just nestled himself down in the bottom corner. And if I'm honest, he sat here for probably about 5 minutes. He made no signs of moving, so I thought I'll give him a little tap, see if we can usher him along a bit. Now, this backfired somewhat because where he sat here is actually the bottom entrance to her burrow. She's got a top one where you'll see her come out later in this one. So I left him another few minutes and tried to shift him, at which point he got a little bit pissed off and gave me this threat pose. So of course we had to wait another 5 minutes for him to calm down. Now eventually he did, and he moved along, and you'll see here he just climbs the side a bit, gets his first footing on that web. Now all the while this had been going on, she'd just remained where we left her earlier on. And you see, there she is, she's just starting that tapping, and there was a little bit of a response from him in that bottom corner. But yeah, she pretty much initiated everything in this pairing. You'll see her going there, tapping away. So she's coming out of that top entrance. She's got about a 9-10 inch long burrow behind that cork back, or it's just a dirt tube really. And you see she continues tapping, there's not much from him. Really good look here there. So she's in really good condition. And here we go, we've got that contact. And what I did notice was the way you see here, he sort of come round and he was basically sat over the top of her. See, his pedipalps are raised. She's actually got one of her feet in between his pedipalps at this point, and she's just tapping away.
Now I do apologise, there is a few points where I have to move the camera around. Normally I'll try and edit that out, but just for the sake of things today, to keep the video flowing, I'm going to have to leave some of that in. But you'll see here, she continues that tapping. He's sort of above her. It's almost quite a dominant looking sort of stance at the moment. There's not much coming from him. She's doing all the work, like. You see, she lifted herself up. And now you can see his pedipalps really going. It pushed her so far back that she slipped there. And that's how the angle changed. And again, you'll see throughout all this, it's her that's doing most of the tapping. He's responding to her rather than it being the other way around. You can see he had those fangs hooked, and he did. And I'm not sure if he got an insertion with that left pedipalp, but if I'm honest, I don't think he did. And you will see again her doing all that work. She's almost forcing him back. Change the light there, you really see them colours coming through on both of them now that I've moved that light. Absolutely stunning. There you can see he's really pushed it back. At this point we do get, there you go, you see we get a close-up now, we do get a definite insertion. There we are, and you can see her behaviour. She's backing off now, her mood's totally changed. There is a little bit of tapping, but as you'll see in a second, she makes her mind up and she's out of there. She's had enough. And she just slowly makes her way back to her burrow. I've got my straw there just in case he decided to try and move in again. And then you'll see her disappear away at the bottom there. And now we've just got to get this dude back into his own enclosure. So you'll see here he wasn't too happy about it. Yeah, we had a little bit of a threat posture from him. I was trying to get him to walk around the front of the enclosure, away from both entrances to a burrow, but as it was, he just ran straight over the top of the bottom burrow entrance. And you'll see, trailing that web as he goes. And he makes his way back over. And that's him in his enclosure, all safe and sound, ready to go again another day. And we'll go back to the female now, and you'll see we're almost back where we started, if I'm honest. So yeah, we'll try these again another time and see how it goes.
So yeah, the eventual pairing, pretty short and sweet in the end, you know, and all that sort of tapping, all that foreplay that went on, and the insertion lasted couple of seconds, and then she decided that she'd had enough and she was out of there. So I am going to try him again at some point soon, probably over the next week or so from when I'm recording this, which is I think a week after I've actually did this initial pairing that you've just seen. So yeah, we'll just see how it all goes. Thank you very much for watching. You know, if you've liked it, everything's downstairs. Like, comment, subscribe, all the stuff that helps the channel grow. That's absolutely awesome and it's massively appreciated. And I'll see you all next time. Cheers. Thank you very much. Ta-ra.